What's up, y'all? My name is Bruce Bowers, and you're watching the third installment of the making of BootyWoman presents BootyShortz. So the name of this episode is called Booty and the Bully. Or is it the Bully and the Booty? Anyway, it's involving the bully and it's involving the booty. This is the first appearance of a character that I came up with, or that I created for the BootyWoman universe. His name is the Blue Bully. And if you've seen the cartoon, you can see why he's called the Blue Bully. And unfortunately, you probably remember seeing on the news or reading somewhere or something like that and seeing the Blue Bully and then said, you know what, I got a feeling that Bruce Bowers guy that does BootyWoman, this is probably where the Blue Bully was inspired. Yeah. So let's talk about the Blue Bully. So one thing I want to get straight, I want you guys to understand, when I do BootyWoman cartoons and I write the comic, I really try to aim to stay in that middle ground. I don't get too social with it. I don't get too political with it. I don't get too righteous with it, in a sense. BootyWoman is really meant for consumption, like how you consume cotton candy. Cotton candy looks great. No matter how much of it you stuff in your mouth, that experience, it's an awesome experience, but it's not meant to be sustenance. It's not meant to nourish you. You know what I mean? It's not meant for any of that. It's meant to entertain you for however long cotton candy lasts. And BootyWoman is kind of like compared to cotton candy, So every once in a while, I'm a human. I create cartoons and comics and stuff like that. Well, I'm human too. To get frank with it, I'm a black man. I'm a black human. So a lot of the things that we see in the world and some of the things that's happening and so forth, as far as like social injustice, inequality, the whole thing as far as like combating critical race theory being taught to the nation, and as far as like our true history and what we can learn from it, how we can move forward, from what we've come out of, those things. Lord willing, I hope to, and not in the BootyWoman cartoon anyway, really get that deep into those subjects, because that's not what BootyWoman is for, okay? However, this particular episode, I kind of couldn't help myself. And the reason being is that just like how BootyWoman is the kind of character that you're not going to pick up a comic book or turn on your TV and see every day. A lot of people that know that I do BootyWoman, once they get the gist of it, it's like, oh, okay, Bruce, I see what you're doing, homie. Yeah, I got you, bro. But then you got those on the outside that look at it. The first time they hear it, it's like, oh, no, I'm good. Oh, no, I don't want nothing to do with that. No, I'm good. And it's just crazy to me, that something like BootyWoman, all I did was take something that everybody has and do something in comics that everybody does to their characters. So I'm talking about BootyWoman, but as far as like the Blue Bully goes, I really haven't seen a character in comics, something close like the Flag Smasher and the Watch Dogs and stuff like that from the Captain America comics in the 90s and stuff like that. Shout out to Ron Lim. But as far as like a character that's just like the Blue Bully, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. But you're in luck, because you're gonna get a chance to see it if you haven't seen it already. Okay? The Bully and the Booty, or the Booty and the Bully. It's one of those. But check it out. All right, now that I got all of that off my chest, let's get into the Blue Bully. Yeah. So if you've seen the 3rd episode of BootyWoman presents BootyShortz, you see that we start off with the Blue Bully. And the Blue Bully, just a little bit of history behind the Blue Bully. The Blue Bully is honestly a disgruntled ex-cop. Been on the force for years, since the 80s or whatever, 90s or whatever, you know, so he's hardcore, you know, war on drugs and war on injustice and war on blacks. But you get where I'm going with that. You get what I'm saying, okay? So here's this ex-cop who basically had a decorated, you know, service to, you know, the police force that he served on. In this case, it's the fictional city of Grand Lake City, which is Oakland. Okay, so he served on it for years. But one thing that's happened is that he didn't have a good retirement. As a matter of fact, he was kicked off the force because of his views, because of so many incidents of some of the things that he was doing in the community. In the black community specifically, the Latino community specifically. He's got some chips. He's got some things that never were addressed that he needs to work on. So what the police department does, or the police chief does, is they like, let him go. He's a liability. Get him out of here. We don't want nothing to do with it. So he's like, oh, okay. Well, you know, the city of the city of Grand Lake City is in deep crap. And I tried to work with the police department. I tried to make them see my way of what we could do to actually eradicate crime in the city, like what we live in. You know, I tried to show them where the blame was. I tried to show them where the nucleus of the problem is, and they wouldn't listen. So you know what? I'm gonna take it in my hands. I'm gonna bring honor back to the blue. I'm gonna bring honor back to our system, my way. Judge and motherfucking jury. That's what I'm gonna do. So there you have it. The Blue Bully was born. You got the nightsticks, or the billy clubs, blackjacks, or whatever you want to call them. He has that big old shield, you know what I'm saying? To like show that I'm about justice. I'm about making things right around here, and I'm about getting to the roots of the problem. And like I say, totally getting rid of it, terminating it, exterminating it, eradicating it. That's the Blue Bully. So, as you watch the cartoon, you can kind of see where or how the Blue Bully lives. His house is like no other house on the block. It's like this stockade. Got a big old gate with security. You know, it's got a moat on the inside of the gate. Before you get to his house, you gotta cross this alligator shark infested moat. Okay? He's got defenses, high-tech defenses in his place that if you're not welcome, you ain't gonna make it to the front door. If you weren't invited, you won't see tomorrow. That's the kind of character Blue Bully is. He is pure, unadulterated, unapologetic, hard-boiled 1776 justice. Oh my God. He's overkill, basically. So, he lives in this compound, and then as he steps out of his compound, he encounters a situation that he sees across the street. You got this young man who's patrolling the neighborhood with the AR-15, the SIG, whatever he's carrying, you know? That's a good young man right there. I appreciate him right there. He's doing what needs to be done to keep this neighborhood safe. Then he looks just to the other side of the next house over, and what does he see? This little 7-year-old girl selling water. What? Whoa. What is she doing? She's selling water. Wait a minute, we got to get to the bottom of this, all right? So he goes over and he's like, you ain't supposed to be selling, in so many words, because nobody really speaks in our cartoon of BootyShortz. He basically says, you're not supposed to be here. Now, what do you think that means? Okay, let's take it a step further. The little girl's puzzled, like, what are you talking about? I live here. So his next thing is like, do you have a seller's permit? And she's looking at him like, what is a seller's permit? Wait a minute. You don't have a seller's permit. I'm exercising a search warrant on you right now. We are not gonna have this. We are not gonna tolerate this in this neighborhood. So therefore, she's issued a search warrant. She's a little girl. Come on, bro. She's a little girl, man. What is she supposed to know about a search warrant? She's just trying to sell some water to make a little money to go on her little trip. Mind you something, huh? And let me keep going with the story. So at that point, now it's like, it's on. She got to go. It's time for me to expense some justice. And that's just what is about to happen. So here we have a standoff, if you want to call it that, between Blue Bully and the 7-year-old girl at the ice water stand. She doesn't have a seller's permit, and he has a search warrant, and she's not complying. It's time for him to do what he came to do. His job. But wait, look who comes to save the day, BootyWoman. BootyWoman ain't having that. And can you believe what goes through his mind when he sees a black woman telling him how or what not to do, basically, at his job? Who she thinks she is? Her big old butt. Huh? So here, so the next thing he do, he's just going all out. He's like, no, she got to go. She ain't from here. So she got to go. So he's charging at her with the clubs. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. And he can't hit her. He can't touch her. There's a little bit of subliminal message in there. I'll let you figure that part out. So anyways, the next thing he do, break out the magic cuss. I got you. You ain't getting out of this. You're not getting away from this. I'm here to expense justice. Click some on her. He has her right where he wants her. And just like that, ooh, my man Ghetto America come through and squash all that ish. Send him right back to where he came from. And of course, all is well and all is good in the hood. Thanks to the heroic attributes of BootyWoman and the man of true justice, Ghetto America. So that's how that story is. That's how that story ended. Will we see the Blue Bully again? Bet your shield on it. You'll be back. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. It's very rare that I'm gonna go into a BootyWoman or I'm gonna go into BootyWoman like that. But I'm kind of glad I did, because it's to show you another side of BootyWoman and to kind of show you what BootyWoman is and what BootyWoman is about. And I'm happy with the episode. It's one of my favorite episodes that I've ever done. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of the making of BootyWoman presents BootyShortz. Stay tuned for the next episode in where we break down another episode of the cartoon into its very finest compound. If you enjoyed the video, you enjoyed the cartoon, we always say it, please like, share, subscribe, comment, share with everybody that you can. BootyWoman is truly, or BootyShortz I should say, is truly a gem amongst gems in animation as well as in comics. So nothing else like it out there. So if you want something funny, you like your mature humor, what have you, keep checking us out right here on our YouTube channel. And remember, I know I said it before, but I'm gonna say it again because this helps our channel. Like and subscribe. We appreciate you guys. I'll see you next time, okay? You guys take care. Love you. Peace.